Hello there guys, this is Joe here from Joe's Bus Train Plane Lift Adventures. Today I will be doing a virtual journey of the 48 from West Bromwich to Northfield. Now, as you can tell, that there are local spikes within the Samwell region, and of course it could be affecting to have a second spike, which none of us would want. So today I'll be virtually filming the 48 from West Bromwich to Northfield, and I hope you enjoy the film. So anyway, here we are in West Brom, and we are now commencing our journey on the 48 to Northfield, and I hope you enjoy the video. So, we're just sleeping, we're just departing, we just left West Brom, and we are heading to Smethwick. Anyway, we're just going onto the Oldby Viaduct at the M5, and however there's no reported coronavirus cases in this video at all, so we are just now approaching Smethwick. Now, Smethwick used to be served by the old 55, that was the K-Bill to Brundle, and we're now on Holly Lane. Ahead we can see a right Gemini heading in the direction to West Brom. Of course, this goes alongside a 48A that goes into Bearwood only. So this is Londonderry on behalf of the 48. So we're going down the Queen's Road, passing the Bristol Hall Academy, and so we are heading towards Smethwick, and we're now on Hurst Road, and so this is a virtual journey 48 towards Northfields. So now going along Harborne Road. Sorry about that, guys. That just was in the way. We are now on the Harborne Road. So right. So we're now by Wally Green. So we're by Woods Golf Course. And we are now approaching Smethwick. So we are now approaching Smethwick High Street. So well, we're nearly in Smethwick. Now this street here reminds me a bit of Coronation Street. That popular soap. So this is, well, Bearwood High Street. And you've got an Argos, you've got Aldi, Subway, and so on here. You get a lot of, and of course you've got Iceland, Poundland, and you've got Costa Coffee. So we're now going to be crossing the 9 platform, well, the 9 and X10 corridor, and just going from Lordswood Girls' School 28. There was an example. So we're just now heading into the high street of Harborne. Anyway, got a retreat, a lot of hospitality stuff. So, anyway, we are in Harborne now. Now, there isn't a rail station in Harborne. There is one called University that's just by the QE Hospital, just close to Selly Oak. And Harborne is also home to the hospital. Of course, you've got Waitrose. Here you've got Waitrose, you've got lots of, you've got Slug and Lettuce, Tui, Dick's, you've got Vision Express. There's quite a few main stores here. However, a lot of the stores here are currently, some of them are losing trade because of their landlords. But however, of course, you've got Pond and Homes, sorry. You've got an M&S here as well. So there's quite a lot of good stores here. And there's the M&S. It's actually a food store. M&S tends to focus on their food wise now, because especially when we had the coronavirus pandemic, food was important for M&S because that's what they're good for. Clothing, it's easy to get them online, but obviously never mind about the online stuff. Let's just continue as we are heading to the QE Hospital. Now this takes an hour and a half between West Brom and Northfield. Anyway, sorry about that, guys. That was just a blank screen, because obviously, please ignore going on up on the Somerset Road. So anyway, we are now approaching the Queen Elizabeth Hospital. Anyway, so we are just approaching the hospital. So this is the QE Hospital here in Northfield, here in Birmingham, Harborne, and we're just by University Railway Station. So anyway, here we are at the QA. So then anyway, we're just now heading towards so we're now heading down towards Selly Oak. So we're just leaving the Queen Elizabeth Hospital QA, and
It is the third day of digging at the site, almost a month after police identified 43-year-old Christian.
Anyway, we're just now approaching the Selly Oak. Over here, as you probably hear in the background, is the news. The news has been like our main specialist subject because of all this corona going on. Anyway, here is the old Sainsbury's supermarket. So here's the old Sainsbury's supermarket just here in Selly Oak. So here we are on Chapel Lane at Selly Oak. So then here we are going down so anyway, we're now gone through Selly Oak down the A440 and we're on Oak Tree Lane heading towards the popular Cadbury's chocolate factory. So we'll be approaching Bourneville.
That is an honour and something I'm going to remember for the rest of my life, however long it lasts.
What's it going to be like to finish it?
Yeah, it'll be good. I've got another project in mind already.
He's determined that one will go a little faster. The finishing touch for this project will be the ship's figurehead once it's been painted. Then, after half a century, victory will finally be his. Ben Chapman, ITV News, Oxfordshire.
Anyway, we're now passing the Cadbury World Chocolate Factory. So we've now going past Cadbury, go past the Cadbury World. So we're now in Bourneville.
It's going to be boiling out there today, so be sure to dress for the weather.
So we're now in
Kind
Bourneville.
Sponsors ITV National Weather. Hello there. Good evening.
So we're now in Bourneville.
Are going to rise over the next couple of days. The peak of the heat will be on Friday. Temperatures widely in.
So we're now in Cotteridge.
And across into parts of Yorkshire, but with
So we're now coming into Cotteridge.
But the heat will be short-lived. It turns cooler and fresher as we head into the weekend. Now, ahead of that heat, we've got some rain to contend with, sitting across Ireland, crossing the Irish Sea into parts of Wales, northwest England, southwest Scotland through tonight. Elsewhere, dry with clear spells.
So anyway, we are just entering Cotteridge town centre, Sturchley. So anyway, here we are in Kings Norton. This is also served by the 38 route. So we're now going through Kings Norton down towards. So anyway, here we are at Melshett Road here in Cotteridge. Gone past the Melshett Road, so now heading towards Hawksley. Now, as you know, this is a very long route. This is a very, very long route between the Northfield, between Cotteridge and Northfield. It's best if the 38 was more quick between Northfields and Cotteridge, because this one takes longer. So anyway, here we are going. So anyway, we're now over Sissyfield Road.
I'm not surprised. I mean, I didn't have you down as the type, to be honest.
So now on Shannon Road, and here's the. So this is the Art Kings Academy.
Hi.
You've been out all morning. How's the Patricia?
She's still not very well. And now Hubby's in hospital, so she's really struggling.
So
I'm just going to pop to
going down the Shannon Road.
See you later.
So anyway, here we are in the health centre. So we're now approaching the health centre here in Horsley. Anyway, here we are, gone through Hawksley, heading towards Northfield. So now heading towards Northfield, and as you can see, we're on one of these dedicated estates. Now this actually reminds me of Allen's Cross, which was over on the old 202 route, the old Eggill Lane line as I call it. As you can see, this is the same setting except there's no pylons seen on this route. There are some when you get over Northfield, but this route does not reach any pylons at all. So we're now approaching the end. This is a bit like Hollyhill Road as well, over Frankley. So this, to be honest, this is similar to the old 202. Very similar to the old 202. As you can see, going on to Ormond Road, Hollyhill Road. A bit of a countryside here. There's a bit of a rural feel over here, which is very nice because I didn't know that there's countryside areas on this line. It's really weird. So as you can see, we are approaching West Heath, Red Hill Road. There's quite a lot of feel about the 48 goes. So we're now over West Heath. So West Heath is served by the 42 Hollamore Way, through the Morrison supermarket. And anyway, here we are in West Heath now. Now this is West Heath, as you remembered. I was here for the 42 vlog. And
loads of times to deliver drugs for me. He'd go back in an instant if he was offered the right amount of money. I was trying to save you. The agony of realizing further down the line that he's weak and a total liability.
No, you won't.
I'm not. You think I'm bad? He's much worse. He phoned Billy for help. I was out cold. He thought I was dead.
You're lying.
No, I'm not. They were trying to get rid of my body. It's the truth.
anyway, this is Turves Green
Was he dead or what?
area now.
What do you mean?
He just vanished.
Where to?
I'm not sure.
So we are now approaching. So we are soon nearly arriving into Northfield.
Because he was trying to plant drugs on me. He wanted to get me
And
sent down
Northfield,
the same
you
path
have
as you
connections
said. He was gonna
from
get me
here
back on the
to
drugs,
Hales
and
Owen.
end up dead because he'll
On the
push you to
44,
it.
you got linked to Bromsgrove and Worcester. You even got links to Birmingham as well. So we'll be soon arriving into Northfield.
Does Harriet know?
No.
You need to tell her.
We don't.
Well, she's gonna suss something's wrong with you sat there in that state.
She didn't before. Look, I can cover it.
You can't, Dad, you're a mess.
Anyway, here's the co-op
Mum's
in
gonna want
Northfield.
payback for this, and if he's
So
dead,
we're
then there's a
just
body, then we can't keep this to ourselves.
She'll never forgive me. She'll throw
now
me out.
arriving
Please,
at
I need
the
your help.
Northfield town centre.
Dad?
So we're soon
I don't feel right.
arriving into Northfield.
Take some deep breaths, just wait there. This is not just anxiety, it's getting worse. What did I say to Harriet?
Nothing. I'm calm.
So anyway, we are now approaching Northfield. Now, sometime maybe tomorrow I might think of filming the 39A. I'll just have to see if I might think of considering of doing that maybe,
Yeah, she's good to her.
or maybe not. I'll have to see. If I would want to film the 39A.
She reckons she don't know where Kieran is. I said I didn't believe her. So she phoned Rahini. We tried to do some digging and it's just led to nothing, basically. Hey! Oh, hey babe, thanks for coming. Yeah, no worries, what's up? I just wanted to ask you something about Kieran. Go on. Well, basically, Priya's trying to track him down for the adoption thing. But
Anyway, here we are at Northfield. So here we are in Northfield, our final stop.